Ah, shit. Here we go again.
In prison, looks can be deceiving like a mug. There was this dude named BJ, right? This dude was from Detroit, and he was a so-called blood, right? So, he was swole, he was short, he had braids, he had tats all over his face, and he was talking that talk. He was telling me like, yeah, he done caught about 4 bodies on the street, and he was just that guy. That's this dude that his name was carrying weight all on the east side of Detroit. So me actually being from Detroit and being on the east side, I never heard of this guy. And now I get Detroit is huge. Detroit is big, right? There's people that never heard of me, right? But the way he was talking, I would have known or heard of him or something, okay? Because the way he was talking, he was laying everything down. He was a man of all men. He was just that dude. And I'm like, I ain't never heard of this. So let me tell y'all one thing. One thing for sure, for sure. In prison, you can be anybody that you want to be until somebody shows up from your neighborhood or somebody show up from the area that you from and or somebody that know you and then they put you out there, especially if you ain't who you say you are, right? So this dude, the dude BJ, I remember seeing him in the county at first. So I remember when he came in there, I'm telling you, if anybody that was locked up with me, I'm going to say in Oakland County, I want to say in 2013 or 14. I believe in 2013 Oakland County, right? If anybody that was locked up with Dante, um, email me, man. Reach out to me, man, because they not gonna believe this story. It's some stories that people don't believe. So I need some of you cats out there that was locked up with me to start vouching for these stories, because I know some of these stories be sounding crazy and out of this world. But if anybody that was locked up with me in 2013 in Oakland County, please email me or call in or whatever. But anyway, so when BJ come in there, now in the county jail we had, let's see, okay, when you come in, you got the downstairs, you got the upstairs. Boom boom, you got the stairs right there, and there's a shower. I think it's one shower in there. So so when I got in there, um the they gave me my room number and it was upstairs. Matter of fact, upstairs to the right in the corner. So I'm going up there. I think it was like me and like 3 other dudes and the dude BJ. Now, I don't know if BJ was a real blood or whatever the case is, but like I said, he looked the part, right? And he talked the part. So I go in there, I go to my room, and I come back out, and I'm looking down at the in the day room, looking at everybody, and I guess my bunkie was this white guy, this white older guy. So I see him looking, so he finally just get up and come up there, to see what was going on. So he like, you in this room? I said, yeah. He was like, you're gonna have to get the top bunk, right? I was like, for what? He was like, cuz, man, I got a bad back and I can't be climbing up there. I said, okay, you got it, man. So he like, what you in here for? I was like, I don't really want to talk about it. He was like, you ain't here on no bad charges. I'm like, nah, heck no, I ain't here no bad charges. He said, what you in here for? Like, just doing some dumb shit, man, that ain't nothing. He like, oh, okay, you don't want to talk about it. I said, what you in here for? He was like, drugs. I'm a drug addict. I said, oh, okay. So he was like, okay. He was like, go ahead, go. So he like, all right. So he leave out, right? So I put my stuff up. I only had what did they give us? Hey, I think they gave us a towel, a dry off towel, a regular towel, some I've been locked up so many times, man. I forgot what the care packages be. But whatever the case is, they gave us whatever, and I know I need to get in the shower, right? So I end up getting my stuff, and I go to the shower. I jump in the shower, boom, bam, and I walk out. Now, as I'm walking out of the shower, I don't got my shirt on. I just got my towel and I got my drawers on, right? And I walk in there, and you know what? My bunkie yelled up. He said, "Hey man, hurry up and get dressed, man. You can't do that. You can't be doing that." So I'm like, "What is he talking about?" So I go in the room and he come up there like 3 minutes later. He was like, "Hey, listen, you can't be walking around here like that, man. You gotta have your shirt on, man. We'll get in trouble for that." I was like, "Oh, for what?" He like, "Because it's a lot of freaks up in here, man. They be looking at people, and we can't walk around here with our shirt off or nothing." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good looking out, whatever, right?" So he leave out, and then like 5 minutes later, I get a knock at the door, and it's the dude BJ. He like, "Hey, your name Dante, right?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "What's up, man? My name BJ." So we dapped each other up, boom, boom. I was like, "What's up?" He like, "You from the D?" I was like, "I was born in the D, and I I be there here and there, whatever." He like, "Oh, so you don't live in the D?" I was like, "No, I be up in Flint. Like, I live up in Flint." He was like, "Oh, so I guess when I said I live up in Flint, I guess that was his go ahead and get the exaggerating and telling me all his war stories that I really couldn't verify." Y'all know the type. All my jail dudes, y'all know the type that be doing that. So he like, "Man, listen, man, man, I'm in here for." And this is him just volunteered this information, man. He like, "Yeah, bro, I'm in here. I done bodied somebody, and man, I hope they don't find that gun, bro. I hope they don't find that gun at my auntie house." And I'm like, "What you mean you bodied somebody?" He like, "Yeah, man, these dudes tried to rob me, and so I had to put some cats down, man, and I put the gun at my auntie house." I want to put a big pause right there, right quick. Let me tell y'all cats something. Any, Let me tell you something. If you get locked up, do not be sharing your case with people that you don't know. Matter of fact, don't share your case with people that you know, because there are jailhouse snitches. There are guys that's facing a lot of time. Matter of fact, there's guys that's facing a little time and that just can't do no time. That if you tell them information, they got a direct number to a detective, and they would divulge that information that you give to them, to the detective, and then y'all will have emergency court, and that guy, your bunkie, or whoever you told your business to, he'll be pointing the finger at you, telling every word that you done said. Trust me, it happens. I know some people in the comment section gonna be like, "Well, that's stupid of them. And why would somebody even do that?" Listen, it happens. It happens. Trust me. So anyway, let's get back to it. So he telling me like, yeah, he got the gun at his auntie house stashed in the attic. He done bodied 2 people, and he thinking he gonna have to body a couple of his blood brothers when he get out. Not his biological brother, but his gang, a part of his gang. So I'm like, "What happened?" He like, "Man, cause they be jealous of me, man. They just be hating on me, bro. I just know, I just know, like when I be pulling up on my Escalade on 26. I say, you could have some 26 on the Escalade. You had the big boy." He like, "Yeah, man, that boy was candy painted and everything, right?" Now listen, y'all. Every jail dude know this. This is where you can start separating the BS. Now, I'm going to say about 1 week done passed, right? And he just coming up. So he's the Birdman. He a stone cold killer. He got all the women on the east side and the west side of Detroit. and he just a no nonsense dude, right? He got so much money that he can buy COs, right? So every I think, and I could be wrong, y'all. This was 2013 right here that I'm talking about, but I believe either Thursday or Friday you can order real food like what was it? I think it was Popeyes or Wendy's or KFC, one of them. You could actually order real food. It was like a real food day that you could order from the outside or whatever. And store day, I believe, was once a week or twice a week. I'm not sure, y'all. I was so long ago. But anyway, um, I remember store day came and we had to bubble in. Y'all remember back in the day when we had to take school tests and or the SAT or whatever it was, we had to bubble in the bubble in the answers. That's how we order our commissary or whatever. I noticed that when the people come in with the cart, because we didn't have to go to the store, they came to us with our items on our bags and stuff. We just had to do a checklist right there when they coming in with our stuff. So I'm over there, y'all know Dante right. Y'all already know I'm right. So I got my stuff. I'm breaking my stuff down upstairs because at that time I was selling coffee shots, right? And I noticed he was at the table and they ain't call his name. And all I'm thinking to myself is like, hold on, that's where I already knew dude was on some BS of exaggerating and with all this mafia talk and this high power talk. When I knew he was kind of flaky. When his name didn't get called, he down and looking pitiful, right? I'm like, man, this dude ain't got no money, man. He talking all this big high power talk like he just got it like that, but he can't even make stove, right? So I go down there. I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? You hungry? You looking kind of light, bro. He like, oh no, man. They got my money froze, man. I owe restitution, so they ain't gonna let me get no money up in here. So here's the thing, y'all. And I have to break this down because I figured when I tell y'all these stories, I be leaving out a lot of information. That's why some of y'all bozos be questioning my story. So I gotta break all this stuff down to y'all. So basically what happens is, if you are a dude, matter of fact, you even gotta be a high powered dude the way he was talking. Common sense would tell you this. If you owe restitution, all you have to do is ask your homeboy or somebody in there for them to put money on your books, and you just throw them a little something. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, if you put money on your books, the jail going to take it and they going to send it off, right? They going to give it to whoever it need to be. So, but the way he was talking, like he been doing this jail stuff, right? So that's what I got to think. Like, why he just didn't put the money on somebody's books? It's on somebody else's books, right? So I noticed that. Now, I'm going to say, I was looking out for him maybe once in a while because I ain't going to lie, he was entertaining. The dude could entertain. He was telling me stories like I tell y'all. He was really entertaining. I'm going to say about 2 days ago by, right, after the stow day, here's the crazy thing. So a real blood that I knew from the streets came in from Pontiac, right? Now, I don't know if dude was from Pontiac. I just know when I lived out there, matter of fact, I lived out there on Telegraph Road, I believe. Was it Telegraph? It was the name of the apartments. They might have changed it now, but it was called Bloomfield on the River. Something like that. These apartments, whatever. So what happened was this real blood came through, right? And they called him T. And this not Tar T. Tar T was from Atlanta, but this dude named T from Pontiac, right? He come in there. And when I see him, I'm like, what up, T? Listen, y'all. Listen, I need for y'all to pay attention. We was down there playing cards. It was me, the dude that was a so-called blood, my roommate, and another white cat was playing cards. When I seen T come in, I said, "What up, T?" I guess the blood dude seen T. I didn't look at him, but I know when I looked back that the guy was gone. He disappeared, like poof, like disappeared. So I really wasn't stunned. I'm like, why he just, okay, whatever. So me and T embrace each other. I'm like, what's up, T? He like, man, what's up, Don? He said, what you doing here? I said, man, what you doing here? He like, man, you know how many of these females is. See, T was one of them dudes that couldn't keep his hands off his baby mama. T was always whooping on his baby mama. But now I'm not saying, look, I'm always against men putting their hands on women. However, T baby mama, that chick was disrespectful, like really disrespectful. I remember it was times that I had to get in between them and pull him up off of her because she was a notorious cheater. Y'all know the type of chicks that, this is a crazy thing. You know that your man crazy and you know he gonna go hands on. He might even pull that pistol out. But there always gonna be a woman that's calling him a punk N-word or you ain't built like that or something like that. It always be that type of woman, right? But so T in there for domestic violence, y'all know. So me and him talking about that, and we got to talk about other things. So we end up going on lockdown. So he go to his cell, I go to my cell with my cellmate, right? So they let us out. So then I just go over there to the blood dude. I'm saying, hey, you wanna come down here and work out with us? He was like, no, man, I got a headache, bro. I got a headache. I'm like, okay, well, we down here. You want to work out? So he's like, hey, that dude that you were talking to down there, T. I said, what's up? He like, where he from? He from the D? I said, no, he stayed out there with me in Pontiac in these apartments. He was like, oh, okay. I said, wait, ain't you a blood too? He was like, yeah, I'm blood. I said, oh, okay. I said, he a blood too. Maybe y'all need to talk or whatever. He was like, nah, I'll holler at him later, man. I ain't feeling too well, man. I'm something wrong with me. I said, all right. So I go down there, me and T working out, and I'm like, he like, hey, is there any bloods up in here or any Crips or whatever? I said, ain't no Crips in here, but It's a guy up there, he had blood, but he talking about, he feeling under the weather. He was like, for real? I said, yeah. He was like, wait, where you from? I said, he from the D. He was like, oh, I got to go holler at him then. I said, well, just wait a minute, because he talking about he's sick. He was like, no, F all that. I gotta go check him. I gotta go check and see who he is. So I said, all right. So me and him go up the stairs, and boom, we hit the cell. And dude, when he seen it, he said, man, this B-A-N word, man, this dude ain't no blood. I was like, huh? And dude was like, oh, hey, what's up, bro? He was like, man, no, what's up, bro? Me, man, what's up, man? What's up? So dude, whole demeanor done changed. He done went from, that dude to like a child in this dude presence. So I'm confused. I'm like, he ain't blood. He like, man, this dude here, flip flop, man. This dude ain't no blood, man. This nigga H. This nigga a whole H out here. He said he blood, man. We told this dude talking about he blood. So at this time, dude done set up, and he like, hey man, chill out, man, chill out. He was like, what, man, what? And he smacked him like backhand, like bow, right? And so listen. Let me give y'all the demographics right quick. So the dude T is probably about 6'1", maybe 6'2". He probably weighed maybe about 190, 195-ish, right? The other dude, the other so-called blood dude that was telling me all these crazy stories, he was maybe about 5'9", maybe 5'10", maybe 170, but he was like in shape. So I was kind of taken aback, like, why would he just let dude slap him like that when he just the illest dude in the world, right? Like he just he that dude, right? Like, hey, don't nobody put hands on you unless that's just or something. Somebody gotta die, right? So when he backtailed him, I'm just taking him. I'm like, okay. So he was like, man, you better not. I wish you would get up. I wish you could. He like, bro, man, why you hit me, bro? He like, man, shut up before I smack you again. So he like, man, bro, come on, bro, man, chill. He like, chill? What? Boom, smacked him again. I was like, oh. So I said, let me get out of here. So I leave out and I just hear some more smacking noise. So everybody looking up there, they looking at me like, well, what's going on? I'm like, I just shrugged my shoulders. I said, I don't know. So I just got to doing pull-ups on the back of the stairs, right? So he come out the room and the dude T come out the room and he like, he come down the stairs. He like, yeah, man, dude ain't no blood, man. That dude, he ain't even from the city, man. This nigga a whole H, man. This dude a whole H. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he was like, so he was out here talking about he blood and all this and that. I said, I mean, I thought he was a blood. The way he was popping it, he was like, man, hold up. So he went back upstairs, said whatever he said. I heard another smack noise, and here come dude coming out in front of T. So he like, now tell him right now. He was like, man, I ain't no blood. He smacked him again. He like, man, all right, man. I ain't blood, man. I ain't blood, y'all. My bad, y'all. I ain't blood. I don't bang or nothing, man. And he said something else, and he walked off in the cell. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, when you get locked up, you don't have to put on a show. Everybody know that been locked up. Y'all know when we hit the bullpen, everybody is the kingpin. Everybody done put this down, put that down. Everybody got all the girls in the universe, but can't even catch store day, right? When you get locked up, man, just be yourself. Well, I really can't really say that neither, because sometimes when dudes be themselves, they foul. But hey, it is what it is. But put it this way: you don't gotta act like or be like something that you really ain't. You don't have to. Okay, just be yourself, man. Because I know this for a fact: you can run, you can hide, you can front, only for so long until somebody show up from where you from and know you and put you out there, put you on blast, right? So I'm going to say this. Anybody that was locked up in Oakland County in 2013, and I believe it had to be, and I know this was a long time, but I know it was the summertime, because when I got locked up, it was the summertime, and when I got released, it was winter. It was snow on the ground. So between, let's just say, June to December, if you was locked up around that time with me in Oakland County, email me or send me a text message. YouTube is not sending out my notifications. I need for y'all to text this number right here that y'all see on the screen, because I got to send out my own notifications. I went out, y'all, and bought a phone just for y'all, okay? If you want me to promote your business or your social media channel, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, OnlyFans, YouTube, don't matter. Text this number and ask me about my promotion deals, okay? Right now, y'all, I'm doing the special, $50 per video, all right? But that is only good till July. So after July, it's going back to $100 per video, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.